Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Hilltop Pillbox in Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada. Just about ready to do a 1940 Global Axis and Allies game. This is the setup, of course, of the board, and you'll notice that in addition to the regular setup, we also have our neutral armies and our pro-Axis and pro-Allied armies set up ready to fend off any invaders who would like to come around and mess things up. We also have some neato sheets here that we've printed out and laminated. I know they're available online. I'm sorry, I forget exactly where. But very, very handy. Have the total setup, has the national objectives, and all sorts of other neat things for the game. And the last thing is a quick shout out to Matt at Warcraft Games in Mission, British Columbia. And these dice that he had made up for me. I have them all the way up to 5-sided dice. Essentially, you have a die here that has only one hit on it. So we would use those for attacking infantry. And then there are dice that have 2 hits. Those are the blue and 2. So I use green for 3, because green and 3 kind of rhyme, so it's a little easier to remember. And then it all kind of falls apart at that point, because black is 4 and red is 5. But very, very handy. So for instance here, with these 4 dice, this means that I would have 4 infantry. I would have 4 things shooting at 2, so possibly 2 infantry, 2 artillery. And then we have a couple of tanks, or maybe a plane and a tank, anything that shoots at a 3. And then all you do is you roll up the dice and you see you got 3 hits on your dice. And it's very quick, speeds up the game a lot. So we'll be back after the German, Russian, Japanese turn, and we'll let you know how everything went. Okay, so after the first round, fairly standard stuff happened here. We had the Germans wipe out the British fleet. The British did scramble, though, because the Germans did not bring as many subs there because they had their subs go do extra things. So the British scrambled and actually knocked down a few German planes doing it. So here we have with us Klaus, what was your last name? Von Himmelsturm. Yeah, Klaus, Mr. von Himmelsturm there. Can you tell us, what went right, what went wrong? Yeah, and everything seemed to go just smashingly. We had a little trouble when we went for a drive with our tanks. What do you mean a drive? Yeah, and we just decided to take off the parking brakes, and before we know it, we're in Normandy. That was very nice. The French, they hardly did anything to shoot at us, and we still have some of our infantry divisions. So all in all, it was a nice holiday. And the Navy, not so much. They took a bit of a pounding, and we did build one U-boat. The Luftwaffe also is taking the pounding. But we are looking forward to what else we can do on the next turn. Yeah, and France very graciously supported the German war economy by giving us all the money. It was very nice of them. Okay, thanks, Klaus. On to the Soviet Union. What do we got here? Well, they really just bought men. We also have Ivan with us here. Ivan, could you tell us what your plans are with all the men there? We are having no plans. We are training for parades to keep the locals in line, that is all. So you don't have any plans to do anything crazy, of any kind, maybe... why are you moving some of these guys back and leaving some of them in the east here? Mind your own business. Okay, thank you. And the last here, we've got, we have a real special guest here today. We have a guy who needs no introduction, Mr. Hirohito. It's really great to have you here today.
Thank you.
So, just wondering how things are going here. You seem to be a little less aggressive than some times we play, and other times you're kind of, like here. Look at China. You're really beating up on the Chinese, but you didn't do the infamous J1 attack. You seem to be gathering everybody here in the Carolines or something. You want to explain that?
It is quite simple, really. We are a kinda general Japan.
Yeah, once again, you're kind of wiping out the Chinese here.
Well, we are here for the Asiatics. Asia for the Asiatics. And no one else.
Yeah, but the Chinese are also Asiatic, are they not?
Next question.
Okay, we're just going to move on to the rest of the turn. We'll let you know what happens by the end of round 1. Okay, here we are at the end of round 1, just about to start round 2. And let's just take a look at what happened here. The Americans kind of brought stuff together onto the East Coast and planted a couple of boats there. And on this side of the board, they have decided to hunker down in Hawaii. Just wondering if our American ambassador here could tell us a little bit about why you've decided to sort of hunker down in Hawaii, considering that most of the Imperial Japanese fleet is well within striking distance. Well, what we got to do here is we got to tell these people that we ain't afraid of them, savvy? That we're going to do what we can, even though we're not at war yet. Stupid pacifists. Pardon me, sorry for the outburst there. But we want to make sure that the free world part stays free, and that our good friends over here, the Chinese, they have them help, and so we got ourselves a little plane in there, and we're also keeping an eye here on these Germans here. They're kind of uppity. And we just want to help our friends over there in France, help them get back their Eiffel Towers and whatnot. Okay, well, good luck with that. Thank you. So you're out to just kind of help people. Oh yeah, we're going to help everybody out except for the bad people. Oh, who are the bad people? Well, I figure anybody in my sights. Okay, well, remind me to stay out of your sights. That's probably good advice. Okay, maybe we'll check and see how India's doing here. Looks like they've actually been able to hold on to a bit of a fleet. Do you have anything to say about the current state of affairs here in India? Well, things are going very well for us. We have many people, and we have many boats, and we even took a boat over, and we landed in Persia. And we are going to have a good time in Persia because we like Persia. You like saying Persia, don't you? Persia. Okay, on to Anzac. Anzac, how are we looking today? Well, I have to be very careful that I don't leave my boats where the Japanese can get at them. What? They seem a bit uppity right now. Well, they're right there, so they're 1, 2, 3 away, and they have the naval ports, so they're actually within range of your boats. Crikey! Okay, well, let's just do a quick pan here, and you can see some of the things. A couple of fast units built by the British down south, and they also built a factory in Cairo. Not sure if that's going to work, but we'll see. You can see in the med that the Italians here have had some fun, and they've actually gained their NO for having no Allied surface ships in the med. Would you like to tell us about that, sir? We make the love, not the war, eh? We just sail around, and we want to have a good time. Okay, but why are you like shooting and everything and bombing? And I mean, you took over Greece, Yugoslavia, southern France. Oh, looks like you need to put your seal on southern France. But you've been doing fairly well here. You're even making inroads against the French.
We do not like that man. The Italian is shooting us a lot, as much as the German.
Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. I guess we'll come back here after the first three powers go. Germany, the Soviet Union, and Japan in round 2.